Hey, what is going on, everyone? My name is OmegaJolteon, and we are here for WPA Week 3. We are taking on the Trenton Thundurus, coached by Dark Devil 26. So definitely check him out. Very good friend of mine and a very good content creator as well. Definitely doing. He's a bit on a hot streak right now, so definitely want to take him down this week and bring him down 2-1 and hopefully get to 3-0 because I really want to get to 3-0 and yeah. Basically it, and he's a very good friend of mine, so it's our first time facing, so definitely gonna be a fun game versus him. But yeah, my team, the team that I have is the Palkia, Landers Eye with Sheer Force, Mega Mawile, Porygon 2, Blacephalon, Roserade, Mesprit, Persian Alola, Lycanroc Dusk, Electros, and Kricketune with Lycanroc Dusk, Persian Alola, and Roserade as my Z-Mons. And the team that my good pal Brendan has is Necrozma, Dawnwings, Weavile, Gliscor, Mega Altaria, Milotic, Crobat, Stakataka, Hitmonchan, Tangela, Rapidash, and Bouffalant. So, and with Xurkitree and Stakataka as his Z-Mon. So, this is a very volatile matchup because stuff like my team, like Palkia, just rips him to shreds. Stuff like Lycanroc also rips him to shreds. He doesn't have solid Ghost Resist, so Blacephalon's absolutely threatening versus him. But stuff like Necrozma, Weavile's not as threatening to this team, but it's very needed, I think, for Landorus. Mega Altaria is so good versus me, and Xurkitree, Z-Mon, Xurkitree, and Stakataka are absolutely amazing versus me and pressure down my team a lot. So it's a very volatile matchup. So, but you're gonna see how I'm gonna build for this game. As my first mon I am bringing is my Life Orb Palkia. Absolutely huge threat versus him. The combination of Surf plus Spatial Rend should be able to KO his two main checks, like quote-unquote checks to it, his Altaria and his, his Altaria and his Milotic. So the combination of those two moves should be able to KO both of them, and he just no switch into this mon at all with the Life Orb. And yeah, it's just an overall huge threat, and it's there to just break down his defensive core, can break down Stakataka, can break down Gliscor as well, and I don't get OHKO'd by literally anything on his team. So yeah, this mon's kind of broken versus him. So yeah, that is just my Palkia, and I believe I have enough speed for the Xurkitree or the Altaria. I believe the Xurkitree. Yeah, I have enough speed with the Xurkitree because that's a huge threat versus me. So yeah, just 4-text Palkia is just absolutely amazing versus him. There's nothing really too much to say. Next mon I'm gonna bring versus him is my SD Lycanroc, and with the Lycanroc being Z, I was debating between like a Scarf Lycanroc or a Lycanroc Z, but I changed to this at like last minute right before the battle. So yeah, but this is overall just a huge threat to his team. I could set up on stuff like the Crobat, the Weavile, because I forced out Weavile, and I could drop a Lycanroc Z on his walls like the Milotic, plus the Gliscor to break down his team, because breaking down his wall core is just very nice late game, especially for my Blacephalon because he has poor Ghost Resist, like I said before. So yeah, having the Lycanroc Z is just very nice this game. So yeah, I think maybe Scarf Lycanroc would have been better, but I think for this build in particular, this Lycanroc set was pretty cool, and I get to see that nice Lycanroc Z animation. Hopefully I don't click that. Not saying I don't click it. I'm gonna click it if I need to, but I don't want to edit out the video. But whatever, I'm stupid. I'm being stupid. But next mon I'm bringing is my Porygon 2, and that is just a pretty defensive set. It's my main check to that Dawnwings Necrozma because that is a huge threat, and you need to prepare for that mon. And with Foul Play, I can do around like 60% to that mon, depending on the rolls. And with HP Fighting and Ice Beam, I can hit stuff like the Mega Altaria and the Stakataka, because I could see some areas that Porygon 2 needs to check those. And with the Analytic boosted, I can just pressure down the Altaria very well, so he's not going to be able to roost on me too well at all this game. So yeah, I didn't really need Trace too much this game. Could have been nice for Prism Armor, but I think the boosted Ice Beam versus the Dawnwings Necrozma, the Altaria is just super nice this game. And yeah, that is just my Porygon 2 this game. It's my counter, not my counter because this thing doesn't really counter Necrozma, but it's my main check to Necrozma, my main way to switch into that mon. unless he gives me a knockoff, knocks off my UV light, then I could be pressured a bit. But it's a soft check to stuff like the Weavile, the Gliscor, the OmegaJolteon, Crobat, Sakataka, Xerxes, stuff like that. It's a soft check to with my defense investment. So yeah, this is a very, very good mod in this game. Pretty decent mod in this game. And yeah, that's basically it. And the next mod I'm bringing is my Nada Please. And this is a pretty nice mod, this game, because it's I absolutely need this mod to switch into that Milotic and the Xurkitree, because Xurkitree, I have enough speed for that Xurkitree, and I hit that thing with a Sludge Bomb because a +3 Electrium Z Thunderbolt from a Xurkitree is just gonna plop through my Roserade. So gonna need a nice check to that mon. So I think Roserade's a pretty decent check to that. So in Roserade's a very nice switch into the OmegaJolteon as well, unless it's special, then it's gonna just do a lot of damage to me. So it's a bit annoying, but if it's like a Dragon inside, I could take it on decently well, because I'm gonna be able to do a lot of damage with that Sludge Bomb. But I was debating between like Extra Sensory with the Psychium Z plus a Scarf Roserade, but overall I think the Lycanroc Z and Black Sludge Roserade might be a bit better, but just depending on the team that Brendan brings, it might screw me over a bit. But just overall, this is a very, very good bring versus him, and just a very nice pivot around his team. Gotta be worried about the Donwings across me though, so yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. My next mon is my Mega Mawile, and this is a bit more of a bulky Mega Mawile, more of a pivot set, because I wanted a nice check to stuff like the Weavile and the Sakataka, because with the Intimidate and the no speed investment on my Mega Mawile, I'm going to be able to check that Sakataka pretty well, and Weavile just cannot break me, because he is not a Z Weavile, he doesn't have like access to Z Dig, so he's not going to be able to do too much damage to me, so that's going to be a bit tricky for him. But I could take on the OmegaJolteon very well. So Mega Mawile is just defensive typing, is very, very good versus him, and with the combination of Play Rough, Ice Punch, and Brick Break, just does super, super well versus him. Offensively, he doesn't really have the best switch-ins, because if I catch that Gliscor on an Ice Punch, I'm going to send that thing packing. So it's going to be a bit tricky, and Brick Break is just there to, I need to damage that Sakataka, because Sakataka is an absolutely humongous threat versus me, so I'm going to need a pretty decent check, and this is my best rocker versus him, because stuff like Crobat cannot defog on me, and his only like real good move, like Altaria and Crobat, I don't think it's going to bring defog Altaria, because Dragonette's is a pretty fantastic matchup versus me, so I'm going to need to prep on that accordingly. So yeah, that is just my Mega Mawile. Pretty good bring versus him. Very good bring versus him, and just my best rocker versus his team. And last mon I'm bringing is my Jack-O, my Blacephalon. Just a 4-type Blacephalon, and this is my win condition this game. So if I can weaken down that Altaria, Altaria and Milotic, and the Weavile, so I could just spam Shadow Ball and just win the game, because he just has really poor Ghost Resist. So I was debating between like a Specs Blacephalon, but overall I think Scarf Blacephalon is very nice to outspeed that Altaria if I can chip that thing down. And yeah, that it's just a really, really good bring versus him. And I think this is supposed to be 129, like just EVs and shit. But yeah, this is a I think this is a very good team, and the combination of Fire Blast with Shadow Ball is very, very nice versus him. And if I need to spam a fire move, I can just spam a Flamethrower if everything is in range. So yeah, that's my team. Very, very quick team builder, not as in-depth as it was last week, but I'm kind of recording this on the day after. It's supposed to be up, but no big deal. But the general game plan is just a breakdown of his team with Lycanroc Dusk plus the Palkia and win late game with my Blacephalon, and I have these 3 pivots. Definitely crucial to get Rocks out versus him and chip down his team. And yeah, that is my team versus Brendan. Very excited for this game. He's a very good player. Definitely improved a lot. So yeah, I'm very excited for this game versus Brendan. And let's see if we can pick up our 3rd W going into WPA. So I'm going to see you guys next time. I'm going to see you guys in the battle. Peace. Alright, we are back with my game versus Dark Devil 26 and the Trenton Thundurus. So the team I decided to bring, if you did not check out the builder in the beginning, is my Life Orb Palkia, Vortex Life Orb Palkia, SD Lycanroc Z Lycanroc, mixed defensive P2, a 3 attack Synthesis Roserade, pretty bulky. Rocker, pretty bulky offensive Mawile, and a Scarf Blacephalon. And the team that my good pal Brendan is bringing, I think he's going to bring, he actually brings the Hitmonchan, maybe like an Assault Vest set, or like a Life Orb set, something like that. A Spadef, a Altaria, just like a Dragon Dance Altaria, probably is a bit bulky to check my special attackers. I could speak, right? My Glow Scourge, some probably like a, not sure what moveset he's gonna bring. Probably like a mixed bulky Glow Score. Flame Orb Melodic. I know he's gonna bring Flame Orb. Or Lefty's Melodic. I could definitely see him not bringing Flame Orb to this game because I have a lot of special attackers. But overall, I think Leftovers is probably the better item in this game. But he really likes the Flame Orb, so definitely kind of expect that. A Life Orb Weavile and a just like a Pivot Crobat with like U-turn, stuff like that. With maybe Heat Wave to check the Mawile. And yeah, let's go straight into the game that we are doing, and it's buffering, and I'm gonna change this to not HD because that will lag. And yeah, we're not doing that, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. But we are taking on Pokemon Trainer Brendan, and he is going to lead off with his he is going to lead off. Sorry for the stuff. But he's going to lead off with his Hitmonchan, and I'm going to lead off with my Palkia. Overall, I think Palkia is my best lead, and I'm just going to click that special run to potentially 2-KO this mon, and he actually reveals to be the Assault Vest set. So that's going to take a bit of damage, but luckily I don't have a lot of HP investment on my Palkia, so I'm not going to take too much from that, and he should still be in range of the next special run. So shouldn't be too big of a deal, and I just go for that, and that is going to drop. So first kill of the season, not the first kill of the season for Palkia, but Palkia gets the first knockout of this game, and he goes into the Weavile this turn. I'm a little bit worried about this thing trying to Pursuit Trap my Palkia, but still, I have the best check I have to this is my Mawile, and I could drop that thing with Intimidate. But he actually makes a pretty good double into the Milotic, and it's kind of worried to me because he could be a competitive Milotic if he's fearing this, but luckily he's not. So that could have been a bit tricky to deal with, but I'm just gonna switch out because I don't take this is one of his checks to it. So overall, I think overall my better play is just going my Palkia, but I make a pretty weird play and going to Palkia. I think my better play was to probably go into Roserade because that was my check to it, and I needed my Palkia to break down the Glow Score, and he could just recover stall me. So this was a pretty bad play on my end, but I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt so I can just weaken this thing down, because this thing is taking a metric truckload because of the Flame Orb. It's gonna get chipped on a bit. So if he had lefties, then he'd be able to take me on a bit better. And yeah, but this was generally just a pretty bad play. I think I should have just went into Roserade, but I'm gonna be able to get a decent chunk on this mon. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt again, just to weaken this thing down as he just goes for the cover, and my Palkia just drops. So if I didn't get the burn, actually, then I would have been able to weaken this thing a lot easier, because it took like it turned like 20% off the second time. So that was a bit unfortunate, but yeah, if I didn't get burn, I'd probably just KO that mon and just get it really low. But this turn, I'm just gonna go into my my Roserade. Being no, I actually click HPS, but that was later. But I just because Crobat is fairly obvious, and I wish I had the Psychium Z at this point because I could just bop this Crobat right now. But this turn I want to get up my rocks, but he actually reveals a nasty plot Crobat, which I find pretty. I don't know. I don't think that's a great bring versus me, because P2 just like always checks that, and I don't know. It could be nice to bait in my Mawile and my Lycanroc, but it's a pretty decent bring. But yeah, he just clicks the Heat Wave, and my P2 is just easily going to be able to take this mon on, as he just is able to weaken my P2 a bit, which I think it might have been part of his game plan. But yeah, I'm just going to be able to drop that thing with a Ice Beam and able to just KO that Crobat. So that's very nice for me, and I'm up to 5-4. Actually, I thought it was up to 6-4, but he just takes this opportunity to recover on this, which is fairly obvious, but so I'm going to take this opportunity to recover on this mon as well, and I'm going to be able to go onto my Rose Raid because this is my main check. I don't really need Rose Raid for like really anything else, and if I could still keep this thing healthy for the Altaria late game, then I should be good to go. But yeah, he actually decides to go for the Toxic on me, and this turn I'm going to scout for the Mirror Coat, even though I don't think a Giga Drain kills me. If he does, if Giga Drain Mirror Coated back on me would kill me. But I didn't want to risk it, so I just decided to go for the Sludge Bomb, and he had just overall no Sludge Bomb resist, so I'm just going to go for this. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain this turn, because I just want to weaken this Mon, because I don't really need this Mon anymore, and I just really wanted to weaken it for the late game, but he just decides to go for the Recover, and because of this, I'm able to click the Giga Drain again, and just heal myself up to be outside of range of a Mirror Coat next turn, so he's not going to be able to recover on me, so he's not going to really get too much anywhere if he just keeps spamming the recover, because I'm just going to get healthier and healthier, but yeah, but he just keeps the spamming recover, and he's just not going to be able to heal up on me. I think he can actually heal up on me, but it's not going to get too much anywhere, because I could potentially get a crit, or if I could get a he could still be in range of a Giga Drain next turn, but he just goes through the Mirror Coat, and luckily I do live. I didn't know at this point that I could live a Mirror Coat Giga Drain, but because he was so speed up, he actually didn't kill me with that, so that's very good for me, and I'm able to kill this Mon, but unfortunately I am in range of the Altaria after +1, so that's really unfortunate. I do still have my P2, I still have my Mawile to check the Altaria, so it shouldn't be a big deal. And right now, I think he's going to try to Pursuit Trap my my Roserade, but overall, I don't really need Roserade at this point, and I could just go into my Mawile and get up my potentially get up my rocks, or just get off like a Ice Punch on this Mon, because I think Gliscor might come in on me, and that is what I do. As I'm just gonna Mega Evolve up, and I believe I click Rocks. Do I click Rocks? No, it goes for the Brick Break. Yeah, I click Ice Punch this turn. This was a pretty bad play. I should have clicked Rocks at this turn, and you get to see late game how that affected. I played this end game pretty poorly, but overall, I'm just gonna click Play Rough this turn. I should have, like I said, I should have taken the opportunity to get up on my Rocks on this turn, because Altaria is still around and easily could have still won this game, because my Mawile right now, because I clicked the Brick Break again, I was in range of that. So I'm in range of this Gliscor as well. So yeah, this is a bit troublesome. This is a bit, because I'm in a pretty bad spot versus Altaria if I don't play around this. If he has like Toxic on this thing, I'm in a pretty bad spot versus Altaria all of a sudden after being in a 5-1 lead. So yeah, we'll see if he has Toxic, and he actually does reveal the Toxic. So it's really unfortunate for sure, as having this thing Toxic means that Altaria should be able to set up on me, and it's not forced to click the attack on me. So it's really annoying. But at this point, I didn't know this Altaria's investment, and I think I should be able to 2-KO this with my Analytic Boosted Ice Beam. But he is really fat. He is really fat with his Altaria. So as you'll see from now, so he's going to be able to set up on me. And if I had Rocks up, he would not be able to set up a Dragon Dance on me, because he'd be forced to click Roost. And even if he tried to click Dragon Dance and I just spammed Ice Beam on this thing, he would have been in range of my Blacephalon. So yeah, that was a huge choke for not going into that, for not going to Rocks, to not click Rocks on this thing, I was trying to say. Because as you see, that did around like 50% with the Analytic Boosted Ice Beam. So if I had Rocks up, he would not be able to get a Roost plus a Dragon Dance and still be outside of range of my Blacephalon. So that's really annoying. I pretty much, and I didn't bring the Scarf Lycanroc, because this wouldn't be a problem if I didn't bring Scarf Lycanroc, because he would have been guaranteed in range of my Iron Head just with his EV investment, because he only had 44 HP. So, but yeah, and at this point, I think I'm just going to lose this game after being in a pretty commanding position early on, losing to 5-1. So just because how I prepped this game, and just me making a pretty big choke and not going for Rocks. And he's able to kill my P2, and my only Mon able to outspeed this and actually live a hit from this is my Blacephalon. So yeah, I'm forced to click Shadow Ball and hopefully get a crit or a Spadef drop, and let's see if I get that. I do get a nice chunk on that. I think I got a high roll, and I actually unfortunately get a Spadef drop. And that basically means it is game over for him, because he's not gonna be able to recover on me. And I'm gonna talk about this more later, because I'm not gonna be able to kill him, but I'm just gonna be able to KO him with the Assault Rock next turn. So yeah, it's basically a good game. I kind of commentated this bad, but I just wanted to get it out. But whatever, I'm not gonna talk about that. But overall, I did hacks out Dark Devil. But let me talk about this for a second as I just click the Assault Rock and win the game 3-0. So GG to Dark Devil. Very unfortunate that I did get the Spit F drop on your Altaria. I definitely played the endgame very, very well, but I played this endgame so poorly. So one thing, I should have brought the Scarf Rock. I did not have. This is a very big misprep on my part. I made two big misplay. One misplay in the game that costed me, and one misplay in prep. That even if I did the misplay like I did, not click Rock, it wouldn't be a big deal at all. One is not bringing Scarf Rock versus him, because if I brought Scarf Rock, then I would have won this game 3-0. Yeah, I would have won this game. No, I would have won this game 4-0, because a Scarf Iron Head with a Tough Claws boost would have just dropped that Altaria at around like 60% he was at. So I would just win this game 4-0. But I did not bring that, and that was just a poor prep on my part, because even though it couldn't break the wall, the Milotic plus Gold Score, it was super crucial to outspeed the Weavile plus Crobat, and just having just not like completely relying on the Cell Rock would have been nice. But so I really wish I brought the Weavile, because it was just super crucial to outspeed his Scarf Rock, to outspeed the Altaria plus Weavile and Crobat. So definitely a really big misprep. I'm really regretting me changing my set just last second. So yeah, I would have won this game 4-0 if I just brought that set. And the biggest misplay in the game was just not clicking rocks, because like I said, he wouldn't have been able to get off a Dragon Dance plus a Roost on my my Porygon 2 and be outside a rangeable Cephalon. So even if I didn't have that, I should have clicked rocks and just not, and because Weavile did nothing versus me to my Mawile set. So yeah, it was just a really poor end game played on my part. And if you didn't want to know, I was in range. My Mawile and I believe my Rosary was in range of that. So yeah, just really bad playing on my part. Not bad playing. Early game, I think I played very, very well, but just end game, I just choked. I choked really, really bad, and I got rewarded for it. But overall, I think, still, even if I click Shadow Ball again, I still had a chance to get a crit or a Spit Out drop. So I still had that chance, and I did play for that chance. I'm not going to throw the game just because of that. I did play for the chance, and I'm glad I won this game, but it definitely sucks for my good pal Dark Devil. And yeah, just the main points, like I'm just gonna recap. Not bringing Scarf Rock, me not clicking rocks with my Mawile, and I still had a chance to freeze. I had like 4 chances to freeze. I didn't want to get the freeze because I just wanted to be lame, but I believe I had 2 chances, because if I click Shadow Ball again, I think he would have been outside of range of my if I did click Shadow Ball again, he still would have been in range of my Assault Rock, because with this spread it did like 23 to 29. So yeah, that's just what happens, and it's just Pokemon. It's definitely been unfortunate. I do feel bad, but I'm definitely glad I got the win. Because I'm just not gonna talk about this anymore, because I'm kind of just rambling on. But otherwise, GG to Dark Devil. Very, very good game on his part, and definitely good luck to him the rest of the season. Hopefully we can meet again in the playoffs. So next week we're taking on my good pal Kurt, coach of the Portage Charioteers. Last time we played Kurt was in the IBA, and we kind of got stomped by him when I thought I brought a pretty good team, but he kind of not bodybagged me, but he just played very, very well. So definitely want the revenge versus him, and he has a nice McDermott plus Lando T-Core with like Mega Glade, so that's a threatening team. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys next time for that game next week.